Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading today for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please like, comment and subscribe to the channel, particularly if you're resonating. And if you are, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and drop a polite little comment in the comment section box below to let me know how you're resonating. I would truly be grateful. Thank you. I want to say a massive welcome to all the new subscribers. It's an honor and pleasure to have you, so thank you so much for being here. And a massive welcome back to all my existing subscribers that I adore with all my heart and soul. Bestest Libras ever, ever, ever. Keep on shining bright like a diamond, Libra, and own your Empress energy like a boss bitch. Male or female, it's fabulous energy to embody, so right there, Libra, I want to give a massive shout out to Tub Tim. Thank you so much, my lovely, for the super thanks. I am truly grateful for your super thanks and a massive shout out to you. Thank you so much. Right, let's see. What do we got coming in today? Please and thank you for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Listen, the energy is still crazy. If it is crazy through this reading, you won't know nothing about it. If it's not too bad, I'll be posting it and you'll see it. I'm not posting negativity. All right, I'm in a fabulous mood, so I'm not dealing with any negativity. Right, what do we got coming in today? Please and thank you for gorgeous Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know? Messages for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Last shuffle. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Right, what do we need to know for gorgeous Libra? Right, bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight in the deck. But slow and steady wins the race, all right? We're not in a marathon. Was that right? It's a marathon, not a race. Slow and steady wins the race, all right? That's what I want to say about that. Right, let's see. What have we got coming in today? Please and thank you for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. The Emperor. He reminds me of a Thor in this deck. Scrummy. Rather a scrummy Emperor, I must say. All right, so this could be happening now on the full moon, or this Emperor is feeling this way, or you're dealing with this Emperor now on the full moon right now. All right, this is probably current energy. All right, and the Angel of the Night. Right, let me read what it says about that, because I did find it. And I have to find it again now. Where did I put it? Oh, I'll just Google it. Give me a second. I can't pause it on here, so just you can fast forward this bit. All right. Right. Okay, so it says this particular card that we're looking at here. All right, because this is the 79th card. There's normally only 78 cards in a deck. This card is extra and it's got an extra meaning. So I'm going to read it out to you. It says, the Angel of the Night card, unique to the tarot of the Angel of the Night, signifies the end of a dark period and the promise of new light, guiding you out of inner struggles and protection. Hope, phosphorescent butterflies. Listen, whatever that word says right there. It's too long for me to pronounce. And the whisper that things will be fine as your inner sun prepares to shine. It's a message of divine protection, luck and transition from darkness into clarity, often appearing when you're faced with challenges, but a new hopeful phase like full moon is imminent. We're in the full moon. All right, so this Emperor is definitely feeling this now. Whoever the Emperor is, Libra masculines, that could be you. Libra feminines, that could be you, or you are dealing with this Emperor. Bearing in mind, the Emperor is all four kings in the deck. He has leveled up his energy. He takes control of a situation. He stands on business and gets shit done. All right, you don't mess with the Emperor. All right, what the Emperor says, the Emperor goes. And usually the Empress, his particular Empress, is quite submissive to him. And she's like, ooh, ooh, all over him. Right, what else is coming in? Gorgeous Libra. Did we move? We might have just moved. Right, I hope it don't fall on the floor, because that would be a reading that this won't be posted either. Right, what's coming in for gorgeous Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising of Venus for Libra. All right, the Magician. Manifesting. Seven of Cups. Well, this is probably magic. Moon magic. And that's chaos. Because that's drama. Right? Drama and chaos. All right? And that's magic. So somebody here could be doing chaos magic on you in order for your life to feel chaotic. All right, everything feels chaotic, dramified. Do you know what I mean? And this is probably because somebody is doing moon magic on you. Now, listen, we all know that if you return it, it could cause someone to die. All right, it could be an animal that dies. It could be a family member that dies, or you yourself. All right, don't don't mess with magic unless you know exactly what you're doing, and only use it to manifest. You don't use it to cause harm in somebody else's life. All right, that's going against God's will, and you're not allowed to do that. All right, you're trying to mess with somebody's free will. You cannot mess with somebody's free will by trying to cause problems in somebody else's life by using magic. It's a no-no. All right, the Hierophant. Is that the Hierophant? It is. It's a no-no. God's protection. That's a fucking no-no. Or it could be that this Emperor is trying to manifest commitment. Right, what else is coming in for gorgeous Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need to know for Libra? The World. Cycle complete. That's the end of a cycle, the beginning of a brand new one. All right, so you're closing a cycle out, you've learned a lesson. All right, the world only comes out once you've learned a lesson. If you've learned a lesson, the cycle then closes out, and then you begin a brand new cycle. Some of you could be living at a distance, or you could be traveling. This, again, reference to the full moon. This is now, definitely now, current energy. I got black nails, Libra. It's fucking glue from my eyelashes. I had problems with them this morning. And so I got freaking glue everywhere. Sorry. There, it's not dirt, it's eyelash glue. I don't know if you can see it. It's eyelash glue. The World. All right. So cycle complete, the start of a brand new cycle. And the King of Swords is here. The King of Swords is somebody who wants to have a logical conversation. The sword is down. Normally the sword in tarot is down and no, is a no. The sword up in tarot is, yeah, well, come forward, I'll hear you out, type of thing. Or I want to speak. The sword down in tarot is basically someone's not having no messing. They want to say what they got to say, and they're taking all emotions out of the conversation. It's done very logically. Speaking from the head, not the heart. Right, what else is coming in for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Messages for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know? Libra. Okay, well, two came out. The Ten of Swords and Tower. Oh, shit. That's not good. So somebody feels betrayed. That's a massive betrayal you cannot come back from. You cannot come back from the Ten of Swords. That's just taking the piss. Do you know what I mean? If somebody has stabbed you in the back 10 times, why take them back for him to do it again? 10 times is enough to have you down and out. All right? So if somebody continued to betray you, they're out, and they should stay out. That's for anyone, male or female. Out, out, out. You should not take someone back after that. That's a fucking vile betrayal. And I'm sorry for anyone who's gone through that. Right, what else is coming in for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Libra. What do we need to know for Libra? The Hermit. Right, that was in reverse, so that wants to come out in reverse. So the Hermit is normally in Hermit mode. That's coming out of Hermit mode type of thing. That's learning spirituality, seeking knowledge, seeking wisdom. And in reverse, that's the opposite. So, but I'm leaving it upright because I don't read my cards in reverse. I'm acknowledging it, though, for you. So take it either way. All right? So seeking knowledge, seeking wisdom. We could be dealing with an Aries or a Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini. A lot of all major arcana. So someone's going through somewhat major here. All right. Seven of Swords is a liar, a cheater, a thief, a con, trying to get away with something without getting caught, but they get caught. The Seven of Swords always gets caught because they leave evidence and the evidence gets found. And so they get caught red-handed. 11:11 on the clock. I just saw 11:11 here as well, just in case you didn't see it today, lovely Libras. In case you never saw it today, there it is, all right, 11:11. I'll post it later on. Right, and the Moon, secret emotions, or definitely some keeping secrets. That's secrets you don't know about, all right? Somebody's being real fucking shady, real fucking shady. I don't know who's reading this is, Libra, but this, I told you the energy was shit, didn't I? Four of Pentacles, holding back, not wanting to let go. Either you're holding back, you don't want to let go of something. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Capricorn's energy. All right, that's a boss bitch. All right, she's a wife, a mother, a business owner. She's probably got children at home. Or she's wife material, but Seven of Wands, standing on a block. All right, 7, 1, 2. You're blocking, your intuition told you to block somebody. What the frick is all this about? Drama, drama, drama. Well, the Seven of Swords is in Libra's energy. However, I'm not doing shit. I can tell you that now. I'm staying away from the drama. It's got nothing, fuck all to do with me. Right? I'm not speaking to people. In fact, I'm turning my fucking phone off. I'm not getting involved in shit. All this drama, I mean, seriously, it's usually because of the full moon. All right? Because of the cold moon, full moon thing. Whereas every full moon, isn't it? There's always kicking off and people acting crazy. And it's just like, yeah, acting crazy. It just stays out of the way. Minds me of business. Right. That's why I'm in a good mood, because I'm not getting involved in people's drama. I'm staying out the fucking way. I'm still having problems with these fuckers today. I went through 10 of them today. I stuck it on and it was like straggly bits hanging out here, or this one didn't match this one, and it was like, fuck it, no. So I've had problems with eyelashes. That's the only stress I've had today. Eyelashes. Eyelash stress. Why is the Emperor here for Libra? Why is the Emperor here for Libra? Why is the Emperor here for Libra? The World. Right, the World is out already. Right, so that's confirmation that you are closing cycles out. Good for you. Whichever Emperor is doing that, that's good for you. That's learning a lesson. It's like, fuck that, I ain't doing that again. Lesson learned. All right, which is a really good thing. To close a cycle out correctly. Or somebody has closed a cycle out with an Emperor. It's definitely a Queen of Pentacles. Look at this. All right, we're on the right track here. Whoever this is, this could be a husband or a wife duo, and the Emperor's decided, fuck this, I don't want this anymore. And has decided to close a cycle out with a wife or the mother of their children. Or he wants a new beginning with this Queen of Pentacles. All right, it could be a new beginning with the Queen of Pentacles, but the Queen of Pentacles got 7 of Swords in her energy. A liar, a cheater, a thief, and a con. And she's hiding what she's doing behind the scenes. Shady bitch. Sorry, I'll call it out as I see it. It's not just men who shady, women can be too. And in this case, it looks like the feminine here is being shady as fuck. She's got money, she's got opportunities coming in, but there's somebody here longing to be with somebody else. They could live at a distance, all right? But there's gifts coming in and moving into calmer waters after betrayal. One of these two has been betrayed. I don't know which one. I called her a shady bitch, but it could be he's just a shady fucker as well. I don't know what's going on, Libra. But there's some shady shit going down between these two. And there's probably a third party here. Because that's a betrayal, isn't it? 10 of Swords in the Tower, that's a huge betrayal. So somebody here's fucked up, big time. Why is the Emperor here and the World for Libra? The Star, healing. Well, if he closed cycles out, he's healing and he's got wishes granted. There's new love coming into this one. This Emperor is going to make you real happy. This is seeds that you planted in the past is taking fruition now. This is going to be an equal reciprocity situation. This could be karmic. It could be karmic. I hate that word, karmic, to be honest. I think it's just a vile word. It makes people sound disgusting. There's all sorts of reasons for karmic behavior. People don't have to, you know, do you know what I mean? I hate that word, but when the devil comes out and the lovers, it could be a very karmic situation between two people. Either that or they're just fucking overly obsessed. But the devil is, whether you choose, somebody here chose the devil instead of the divine connection. Somebody chose temptation instead. It could be that. Or it could be a karmic lesson he's learned in general. I don't know. It's difficult to say. It could be one of those three. It could be the fact that he closed the cycle out with somebody who cheated on him, a wife. Or the mother of his children. Or a business owner. Or he was married to her. I don't fucking know. Either way, there was happiness here, or they're just obsessed, or somebody, I don't fucking know. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you need to set boundaries. I don't really know. Hang on a second. What the fuck is that now? Hold on. Out for delivery. When's that coming? I can't miss my deliveries, Libra. They get stolen off my doorstep if I do. 11:45. 15 minutes, but they won't be here like in 15 minutes. Why is the Emperor here, the World, and the Star for Libra? Why is the Emperor here, the World, and the Star here for Libra? 2 of Cups. Love. The love of your life. King Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They want a new beginning. They want to heal a situation with the love of their life. That's what they want. So I don't know what the other aspect of that was with the Queen of Pentacles. I don't fucking know. Somebody cheated anyway. It sounds like it. There are 1, 2, 3 of Swords, but you've got the 7 of Swords in the fucking energy, man. There's so much shady. And that's being kept hidden. Listen, sometimes I'm glad I'm on my own when I get readings like this. I think, what the fuck is all this drama about? Do you know what I mean? Life is too fucking short for all this drama. I can't deal with it. It's like, seriously, when people bring drama to my house, or my door, I mean, they gotta go. Like, I cannot have it. I love my peace. I enjoy living on my own. to be honest. It'd be nice to be with somebody, but I'm not desperate to be with somebody. And if that somebody comes into my life and causes nothing but drama, they got to fucking go. I would rather be on my own than deal with that. Do you know what I mean? And it's been lovely over the last few days since I've had off. It's been real peaceful. I've done my own thing. Do you know what I mean? It's been real peaceful. I've enjoyed my space at the moment, and enjoying being away from this drama and tarot, because sometimes I find tarot is just a bit toxic, and I don't like the energy, and I can't stand coming in when it's like that. This Emperor wants a new beginning, and they could be traveling, because the world signifies travel as well. So they could be traveling. They could live a significant distance, and they're traveling, right? They want to heal a situation with the love of their life. Two of Cups is the love of your life. It's the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Who's probably been in hermit mode with there. It could be a Virgo. Don't have to be. It could be anybody at this point. There's all sorts of energies here, apart from Libras. Right? This King of Cups is somebody who's in complete control of their emotions. All right? They are in complete control. The King of Cups is somebody who is deeply in love with you, but they don't outwardly express it. They hold all their feelings back. And sometimes you don't know how they feel because they don't express it. They're in complete control of their feelings. It's like poker face. You don't know. He's got his eyes closed as well. And it's like he's in meditation mode. There's been a massive betrayal that he's had to deal with. Well then, whoever betrayed you, dude, what the fuck are you, like, I'm not surprised you're closing cycles out there. That's a massive betrayal you can't come back from. Nine of Swords, this has stressed this person right out. He's having sleepless nights over this. He's spying on a Queen of Wands that he finds sexy as fuck. He wants to come in and woo her. And there's a King of Wands who's juggling. I'm what? I mean, seriously, what is all this about? I mean, people, do you know what I mean? They say they don't want drama, and yet they entertain it by fucking around with lots of different people. Do you know what I mean? Instead of acting like an emperor or an empress. I mean, I'm calling ladies out as well. I mean, I know my girls here don't do it. I know that. And I know for a fact I don't. I'm fiercely loyal. I couldn't cheat. It's not me. And people who know me, have been in my life for a long time, know that about me too. All right? I'm not somebody who does that. I call it out because I've been cheated on so many fucking times, and I know the feeling, how much it hurts, how badly that hurts. So I wouldn't do that to somebody else. Do you know what I mean? Knowing what I've been put through over that. This is definitely happening now. You've got a moon there, full moon there. There's a full moon in there. And there's definitely a full moon there, which is massive. This is definitely happening now for somebody. You've got the moon in the energy. So it's definitely happening now. Well, I've returned all spell work back to the sender, so anyone trying to send me fucking chaos magic is going to hit your own life. Anyone trying to send me binding spells, you'll get binded to your own spells. I send it all back, and I've been doing it every day for the last 2 or 3 weeks now. Because I know how horrible people are. Right, why are the Magician here? Why is the Magician here for Libra? Six of Swords, moving into calmer waters. You've manifested moving into calmer waters and you're happy ever after. The Ten of Cups. All right, you've manifested this, or this is in what you're in the process of manifesting now. You know the truth about a Queen of Wands who is also a wife or a mother. That's one person I'm saying, it's not two. That is one person. who's taking on both energies. She's a wife or a mother, and she's sexy. And she's having a fiery, passionate new beginning. Queen of Pentacles is showing up an awful lot in this reading. Right, she's a wife normally. She's somebody's wife or the mother of somebody's children. Or a business owner. Queen of Wands is somebody who gets shit done. So she's sexy and boss bitch. Right, why is the Magician here and the Six of Swords? One or the other of these two has fucked up big time. Why is the Magician here or the Six of Swords and the Six of Swords for Libra? High Priestess, and the High Priestess is at the bottom of the deck there. All right, the Two of Cups is there now as well. You intuitively know this is the love of your life. King of Wands. Hold on. Or he intuitively knows you're his. Right, hold on. This is another story for somebody. I don't know if it's in line with this one, but this is definitely a story. The King of Wands here, Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. King of Pentacles. This person loves you unconditionally. When there's two fighting over a Queen of Cups here. All right, there's a High Priestess. You know this intuitively. This is the love of your life, and somebody here is chilled out, healing. All right, I don't know what that's about. That's a different story for somebody, but anyway. Right, why is the Magician here and Six of Swords for Libra? Why is the Magician here and Six of Swords there for Libra? 7 of Wands, stay out my fucking bubble. That's protection. You're being protected from any witchcraft. All right, somebody feels betrayed secretly about your passion and a passionate new beginning. Could be a Virgo or somebody's in hermit mode. All right, you know the truth about this King of Swords, that they're traveling towards their Empress. And that's 10 of Cups. That's 10 of Pentacles, sorry. That's your life partner. This Cancerian woman makes her way into our readings an awful lot. So she's on my channel somehow. She must be. Because her energy seems to be all over our readings. And sometimes I know that, you know, I can tell the difference between our Queen of Cups energy, if we're in Queen of Cups energy, and an outsider who is watching in, who is a Cancerian woman. Now, this Cancerian woman, it's not a Scorpio and it's not a Pisces, it's definitely Cancer. It's a Cancerian woman whose energy seems to be invading my space all the time. I find more often than not, she's in my energy. She's all over the cards here, and it's like, how can she be so invading our space when this is a Libra channel, Libra readings? I can't pull Libra's energy sometimes because all I pull is her energy and her story. And it's like, why? I've saged the cards, but she refuses to go away. Whoever she is, she's just fucking lingering in my energy and in Libra readings. And it's like, go away, woman. Go back to your own channel or your own fucking readings. Why is the Magician here? The Six of Swords and the Seven of Wands for Libra. Blocking. Standing your ground on the block, or you're defending somebody. Why is the Magician here? Six of Swords and Seven of Wands for Libra. Well, the Two of Pentacles wanted to show up then. Juggling. Why is the Magician here? Six of Swords and Seven of Wands there for Libra. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. That came out in reverse. I'm putting it upright, but the Wheel of Fortune is bad luck and bad fortune. So whoever did the witchcraft is getting bad luck and bad fortune. Their Wheel of Fortune is now reversing. for them. So whoever did it, you're being protected, and you're by spirit guides, and you got an invisible bubble there of protection. You are being protected from somebody's witchcraft, and it's reversing back to them. You are in, look at that, you can't mistake that. You're in hermit mode, you're seeking wisdom, you're seeking knowledge, you're a Queen of Swords, you're speaking your truth, and it may come out harshly, all right? You're spotting the red flags with people, and you're fucking not impressed. Her sword is down. That's fuck off out my bubble and get me out my face. Under no certain terms. I'm an Empress, all right? I'm a Queen of Swords to certain people, me personally. I'm a Queen of Swords to certain people, but an Empress to others. It depends how someone's treating me, and it depends what energy you get back from me in return. I mirror back the way someone treats me, I'll mirror it back. So if somebody's nice to me and is genuine, then you'll get the Empress energy out of me. If you're going to be a fucking complete and utter asshole, then I will be an asshole back to you in Queen of Swords energy. You know, and that goes for anyone. It doesn't matter about Libras, that's all Libras energy, apart from that is Virgo. But that goes for anybody, whoever's in the Queen of Swords energy. Do you know what I mean? She don't take no messing. All right? She is reconciling with the Knight of Cups. She's reconciling, or made a decision to reconcile with this Knight of Cups, Mr. Lover. Now, this could be romantic, or it could be platonic. Now, for me personally, I'm going out on a friend date. He's actually taking me out on a friend date. Yeah. But I've known this person since I was 20, and me and him, we are platonically friends. And that's the reason why we've stayed friends for so long. We don't get involved. That's how we can stay friends. And I absolutely adore him. He is so loyal, fiercely loyal, and I love his loyalty. All right, it's second to none. And you can't put a price on that, can you? Friends who's loyal. He never gossiped. He's not one for gossiping. He don't throw women in my face. If he was to be with some other woman, it wouldn't bother me, because I don't, do you know what I mean? I'm happy for him. And he don't ever say anything if I was to meet anybody else, because our relationship is purely friendship. And the fact that it is, I just adore him, he adores me, and it's like, we got a good friendship. Do you know what I mean? I love our friendship. I wouldn't want to get romantically involved, because I wouldn't want to wreck that friendship. Back in the day, I used to fancy him. I used to dangle off his neck. When we used to go out clubbing, I used to like, oh, there's Nick. And I'd be like, you know, but as time gone on, it's become clear that we're friends, not romantically linked. So Libra, that could be for you. For you, you could be reconciling with somebody that who's asking you out on a date, whether it's friendship or a lover. All right, whoever this is charming, very charming, very handsome. All right, they came in. They may come in with flowers. They may send you wine. They may take you, I mean, it depends on what your weather's like. I mean, here, if the weather's shit, you ain't going to want to go out on a picnic outside, are you? So you might have a picnic indoors, I guess. Or you could, do you know what I mean? Whatever the date is for you, you could go out for a meal, go to a restaurant, sit down restaurant. Whoever it is, though, he's real charming. He's a gentleman. Right. What's the world here for Libra? What's the world here for Libra? So I mean, he's not one that gossips. He don't like his picture being taken. He don't like his photographed. He ain't one to be all over Facebook. He ain't one. He stays in the shadows. You don't know he's there, my friend. He don't like the limelight. He stays right out the way of it. And he ain't one for drama either. Absolutely fucking not. He ain't one for drama. And he certainly is not no player. I can tell you that now. He is not no player. I would say we're soulmates in terms of, like, you know, because you can have many soulmates, whether they're friends or not. And I would definitely say he's a soulmate of mine. but we're not romantically linked. And I'm not being lying about that. I'm not being shady about that. You know what I'm like? I tell you the truth. Even if it hurts, I tell you the truth. Right, why is the world here for Libra? Why is the world here for Libra? He took me for breakfast in the summer. We went out for breakfast in the summer. It was bloody lovely. We had a proper fry-up cooked breakfast. It was delish. Right, so that was last time I saw him, so it's catch up. So the world and 3 of Cups. So you've closed a cycle out, or you're starting a new cycle and you're excited about it. And celebrating. That could be dating. Well, there's 3 people there. Bear that in mind. And we've already seen the 10 of Swords. Betrayal. All right? So be careful. Right, so the world is there. Now it's a cycle complete. Beginning of a brand new cycle, and you could be going out dating, celebrating. There's lots of Christmas parties going on, so it wouldn't surprise me if people were going out to work do's. Do you know what I mean? Work get-togethers, Christmas work parties. Do you know what I mean? There's Sagittarius season at the moment, aren't we? So birthday parties for Sagittarius. And birthday get-togethers, I guess. If you know friends or Sagittarius, that's who my friend is. He's Sag. He's a Sag. So I'm saying that because we're in Sag season, but the Christmas party starts anytime now, doesn't it? All right, so do you gain the truth? There's a Tower moment because you see a future with somebody, or somebody sees a future with you, or you're waiting for your ships to come in. And it's shocking because somebody's bringing you a gift. That's giving a gift, receiving a gift. It's seeds that you planted in the past with an Empress. Or you are the Empress. Now, this could be a newly pregnant Empress, or you're about to give birth. So if you are, congratulations. And if it's got nothing to do with pregnancy, then you are giving birth to new ideas at this time. All right? You could be getting, you're magnetic, you're radiant, you're creative, you're a master manifester. And someone's missing the Empress. Well, did you treat her right? You wouldn't be missing the Empress if you treated her right. She'd still be in your life. That's all I can say. If you treated her with respect and you treated her right, she'd still be in your life, wouldn't she? Right. Why is the world here and the 3 of Cups here for Libra? 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. This reading is so on point. It's so on point, flowing through with it. So somebody doesn't want to let you go, or they're holding back from you. Either you close the cycle out, you are going out celebrating, and you're not letting go of that, or you don't want to, or you're holding back. But it sounds more like you got a new beginning, and you're celebrating this new beginning, and you don't want to let that go. All right. You're looking for equal reciprocity, or this is payday. And there's the Empress again. And people are bitching at the Empress, or somebody sabotaged or tried to sabotage an Empress, or sabotage their relationship with an Empress. And they're like, I got freaking headache. Why did I do that? They want to reconcile and they want to work on this. It is happy ever after. 10 of Cups. Right. Oh, by the way, I'm not doing personal readings for people who keep sending me emails and asking me. My email address is at the top of the page, all right? You'll find it in the bio where I say, hey, my name's Tonya, all right? My email address is in there, but I don't do personal readings, all right? So please don't email me anymore with personal readings. I will let you know if I will be doing them in the future, but it will be in the future, not right now, all right? Right. And by the way, a guy called Tom emailed me and asked me what my marital status is. I don't really see that my marital status is any of your business, Tom, love. All right, so if you want to know about tarot, I told you Google tarot and you have to take a course to learn about it. It's not something you can learn overnight. All right. There's 78 cards in a deck. Each card has a different meaning, and each deck holds different energy. So it's something you need to learn, and it ain't going to be something you can learn overnight. All right. And like I said, my marital status is no one's business but mine. Right, why is the World here, the Three of Cups and the Four of Pentacles here for Libra? Why is the World here, the Three of Cups and the Four of Pentacles here for Libra? And Ten of Pentacles wanted to come out there, but didn't. Oh, that flew out then. The Devil. Oh, I'd say too much. I'd say jealousy. I mean, it's too much eating, too much drinking, gambling addictions, drug addictions, sex addictions, porn addiction. You know, that kind of comes in with the sex addiction. Narcissistic tendencies. Somebody who wants to have power and control over you, or jealousy, envy, greed. Or so you're being tempted. You know, you're being tempted. I don't know what the temptation would be, but someone stressed out. Their devil energy got the better of them. And they're now stressed out. Whoever this is struggling with this temptation. Or they're stressed out because they were tempted and it fucked everything up. But there's a commitment. Or they were tempted away from a commitment, or they were tempted whilst they were in a commitment. But there's victory and Four of Wands, which is 11-11 twin flame. There's a betrayal there, massive. And you have to be strong about that betrayal. So there definitely was a betrayal in a marriage. Or a commitment, a committed relationship. Right, why is the Hermit here for Libra? We got every energy here apart from Libras. We've seen the Empress and the Queen of Swords out on the bottom of the deck, but we haven't actually seen anything like that coming out yet. So this is probably a cross-watcher reading, I would say, more than a Libra, but it may resonate with you anyway. Right, why is the Hermit here for Libra? Six of Cups, your past. Could be a Virgo. Loyalty. Four of Wands, 11-11, twin flame energy. This is marriages, celebrations, engagements, but someone's stuck. Or they're stuck on you. They want to see victory, or they see you getting victory. They want to give you a gift, and they want to take things slow because they want commitment with you. Who's in that? Taurus, Pisces, Virgo. Why is the Hermit here and Six of Cups here for Libra? Why is the Hermit here? Six of Cups. This is having happy, fond memories of somebody from the past. It's past like soulmate energy. It's twin flame energy. Queen of Cups just flew out, and the Hermit. Again, I don't know. They unconditionally love you, or you unconditionally love this person. Let's see. Let's go again, because I don't need two at a time. Why is the Hermit here and Six of Cups for Libra? Why is the Hermit here and Six of Cups here for Libra? It's feeling nostalgic, in Hermit mode. It's a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody who's deeply in love with you. But he's in Hermit mode. This is somebody from your past who you know from a long time ago. You've probably known this one from childhood. Or they're loyal. Their loyalty is there. They're deeply in love with you, whoever this is. But you deem this person as a player. They're stuck on you, or they're stuck and they're heartbroken. Or they're stuck in player ways, but their player ways have broke their own heart. They're missing you like crazy. Well, you can't miss somebody that much if you're in player energy, can you? That's somebody non-committal. So if you're in player energy, you don't miss somebody that much. And they collaborated. Well, there's a king to the Queen of Cups there. They collaborated with other people. The Queen of Cups and the King of Cups is a counterpart. That's a perfect match. And they were both deeply in love with each other. And some of his player-ass ways fucked it up. And now they're missing you like crazy. But it's like, well, like I said, you can't miss somebody that fucking much if you're entertaining third parties. All right? And instead of your counterpart, you're entertaining other people. It's a loss to you. Why is the Hermit here, Six of Cups, and the King of Cups here for Libra? Last card, everybody. 8 of Wands. Communication. They want to send communication to the Queen of Swords. But she's not impressed. It's like, well, speak your truth. If you fucked up and you cheated, be a man and own the fact that you cheated. Forgiveness is one thing, but whether they'll take you back is a whole different story. This person spies on you. They've got passionate feelings for you. They want to build on this and they want to fight for this connection. They're stressed out about family. Or stressed out about commitment or a marriage. Right, that's the reading, Libra. I'm going to use, we're 47. I'm going to use the broken mirror and see what we got from this a minute. Because I want to know what's going on. What's going on? Like I said, you can't miss somebody that much if you're stuck in, if you're entertaining other people. You know, that's your loss. If you had... you know, you had a loyal person in your life and you fucked it up because you were entertaining other people being a dick, then that's your loss. You know, Libras will forgive, but they'll never forget what you did. After his car dropped him. And I forgot to put him upright, so hold on. These don't have reversal meanings, and I don't fucking like my cards in reverse. I think I got what's it? Compulsive, obsessive disorder. With my cards being in reverse, it bothers me to no end. Having my cards in reverse, I find it a real annoyance. Right, what's going on with this reading? What do we need to know about this reading? What does Libras need to know about this reading? Pop up. This person is going to unexpectedly give you a surprise visit. They're going to reach out in person. That could be phone calls, texting, emails, WhatsApp, whatever. Or they're going to show up at your door. And I know a lot of you are like, well, Libra, this person is showing up. You got seven of Wands here. If they're blocked, they're going to find a way around that block. And they may come to you. This person's a stubborn, bossy, selfish, and inflexible person. Or you view them as that. Right, what else? Deuces to the spiritual attacks. What I tell you, you're being spiritually protected anyway. Right, what else is coming in for Libra? What else do Libras need to know about this reading? What do we need to know for this Libra? The ex, unfaithful, love triangle, ex in question, and they're living a double life, liar, deception in another relationship. There you go. That's the deceptive, whatever it is. You've got 7 of fucking swords there on the moon. Right, they're giving you the cold shoulders, a breakup, it's distance and separation. What else? There's the Empress. Just flew out. It says the Empress, beautiful, sexy, abundant, and confident. As we all know. Well, there's the counterpart. The Emperor to the Empress. And somebody fucked it up. Somebody's hitting rock bottom. They're suffering with going through karma. They could be in jail. They could be dealing with legal issues. And their life is falling apart. All right, we got conflict resolution, compromising, making amends, positive outcome. It says infatuation, denial, obsession, attraction. That's with the devil. It could be toxic love, drama, addictions with the devil. Love-hate relationship. What else do we need to know for Libra? Unknown caller, this person may call you and then hang up, stalking, hanging up, unknown numbers, you know, Page of Swords driving past your house and all that, you know, stalking you, or they may call you by an unknown number. Do you know what I mean? And then when you pick up the phone and then they hang up like a fucking dick. I get unknown callers all the time, to be honest. I don't know who the fuck it is. I think my phone number was cloned at one stage because I was getting all sorts of different people that were calling. It was associated to Alan at one stage, but since Alan must have had his call forwarding to my phone, and so I was picking up all his messages. Since we sorted that out, I haven't had any phone calls from Alan or for Alan. So that's all right. But I have had lots of people texting me saying, you called me just now, here's your number. And I thought, no, fucking well didn't. It ain't on my phone. So when I rang up to find out what that was about, I reckon my phone number got cloned somehow. But anyway, it's not me. So, right. But you may be getting an unknown caller, stalking and hanging up at unknown numbers. Right. What else is coming in for Libra? What else do they need to know from this deck? Any other messages for Libra before we close this reading out? Okay, 2 more. I'll leave it at that. Right, childish, immature, argumentative, playing the victim. Planning, texting. There you go. There it is. Texting, phone call, meeting up. And you got the pop-up there. So you could be arranging to meet up with somebody. Do you know what I mean? They're texting you, or they're phone calling you, or they're getting in touch with you, or they're just showing up and saying, look, I want to meet up. They're showing up. But somebody here is hurting, crying, depressed, pain and sorrow. Right, that's that little bit. Let's find out love oracle. Hang on. Let's do this one first. All right. What else does Libra need to know from this deck? I'll do a Mirror's Love Oracle after. What else does Libra need to know? Oh, okay, hold on. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Hold on, that went on the floor. 2 a day. Or is it 1, 2? On the floor. Oh, that stuck to me. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, Libra. New love for those of you that wanted new love. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Right, what else? What else is coming in for Libra? What else does Libra need to know for this reading? Spirit, any other messages for Libra? Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That one. Anything else, Spirit, for Libra? Anything else they need to know? Pay attention to the red flags with the devil energy. The signs are cautioning you. Refer to the devil energy a lot. What else is coming in for Libra? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level, to commitment. Let your friends help. Anything else? Anything else from this deck? Anything else from this deck? You deserve love. You are lovable. I think that's it. And one last one. Right. You deserve love. You are lovable, playful. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to turn to spirit of fun to shine. Shine bright like a diamond. And trust, yeah. I ain't got that. I don't trust a single fucker. Apart from my friends I've had for a long time that I know I can trust with all my heart. The situation's calling for you to have faith. Trust. Right, let's put that away. Let's go with these. And then I'll call out the signs. What else does Libra need to know? What else does Libra need to know for this reading? What else does my Libra need to know for this reading? What else does Libra need to know for this reading? Spiritual gifts, surprises, presents, and openings. Well, we are Christmas, coming up Christmas, so this could be any time from now till Christmas. Friendship, friends, acquaintances, and networking. What else? Ice Queen, divorcee, mother, and discernment. Queen of Swords. All right, work, profession, college, and workplace. So you could meet your new person, which you may be destined to meet at your workplace or the profession that you do, a college, or, you know. Destiny, luck, chance, meant to be. I'm keeping that out because we just read that. The hands, the wheel of fortune, spinning in your favor. Anything else? All right, that stuck to my hands. I got it stuck. That's like the Four of Wands. Property, real estate, residence. You could be buying a new home, moving, or somebody's moving in with you, or you're moving in with somebody, or that could be Four of Wands, twin flame. Mature woman, socialite, connector, high society. What else? Anything else? It says true gem, valuable quality jewelry. You may get a piece of jewelry from somebody. All right. It says past life, knowing, deja vu, past love. Travel. It says you may be going on vacation, honeymoon, or enjoyment. Anything else? Last messages before I close the reading down now. Mature man, older male, mature in age, who wants an open relationship or is in an open relationship. No commitment, casual and openness. So this dude here just wants to play around. Quick King of Knight of Wands energy, innit? What else? Children, childlike, innocence, fun, beauty queen, shining on stage and being adored. Right, that's it, Libra. That's all I'm going with. Friends, brunette female. You could be the brunette female, darker hair, intense and focused. Right, and then there's that one. Friendship, friends, acquaintances, and networking. And then on the bottom of the deck, Ice King. Boss, entrepreneur, detached. That could be Emperor energy. Right, Libra, energies on the board. All right, energies on the board. Capricorn, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Virgo, Gemini, Aries. Cancer, Pisces. Right, that's the energies on the board, Libra. You could be dealing with any one of those energies. Any one of those energies are dealing with you. It could be a past reading, a present reading, or a near future reading. All right, but it seems like it's all happening around this full moon. All right, it's all happening now. All right, but whatever the case is, Libra, keep on shining bright like a diamond and own your Empress energy and take no shit. I love you all loads. Catch you in the next one.